Okay, well, I was doing some stuff, just mining in between episodes and such, and we mined into another Lush cave. Rather larger one. That's where I just came down from. I just fell down here. We did not actually intend to come down here yet. I was trying to get set up and pressed the wrong button to start recording, so now we just are down here. There's an oxalotl. Come here. Oh no. The cutest predator. We got a yellow one. He's gorgeous. I love him. Now we just have 4 other ones to find and collect. We need another bucket. Some lapis. I don't think I've gotten that yet. That's a spore blossom. That's cool. I thought I was getting near one because I think there was some clay that I thought I saw behind me, and I wasn't really sure, and I didn't check too much, but I know I probably should have. This is really cool though. I'm glad this is here. I wanted to find more. I haven't even found any ores. Like, we hadn't got that far into the mining part. I was just letting things smelt in between the episodes, and I was gonna try to go find our next diamond. But this is equally just as cool to be able to find. Oh, I almost fell down that. Dang. Okay, that goes down far ways. This is really cool. Hey, and mission successfully weirdly accomplished. There's another oxalotl. I don't have that color. I gotta come back for you, little dude, but for now... Oh, you're so cute. Look at you. I love you. You're adorable. Let's use the right pickaxe before we really mess this up. So that is our 3rd one. Can we just get lucky enough to have... the 2. That's fine. We have 3 that allows us to get our obsidian. We also made a shield for these guys. Come on, dude. Just to be able to tame a dog when I see one next, because I think I've already seen a dog, or I heard a dog, or something. Maybe it's a fox, I don't know. Either way, I'd like to have a dog. I have a dog in real life. We're trying to get our dog in the game too. Let's see, this is a nice drop-in point. There's another gold oxalotl. These guys seem pretty common down here. We're gonna take this and this because that's the last 2 pieces we really need for our boots. Now we will be able to safely enter the nether. That's all we need. Probably keep them on our hotbar just in case. I should probably head back up with these diamonds and just get them to safety and do my thing. There's tropical fish down here too. That's so cool. This is going to be an awesome little cave to play around with. I wanted to build inside of one of these a little bit, so to have one of these connect to our house like this means that I can come over here and do what I want to do. Maybe with this one, who knows. We have now ran into something of good intrigue to me in this direction, which is rather nice considering I have actually mined a decent distance in this direction. I would like to start going in another direction to see if I can find something else now. We're ultimately hoping to find a geode down here and some sort of monster spawner, preferably like a skeleton. Monster spawner would be nice, just so I can have a source of experience. Skeletons can also have bone meal that way, which is going to be great, and arrows for our dragon fight. now, I'm going to head back up. I'm going to smelt more stuff, and I might choose a new direction down there. Who knows? Okay, well, we did it again. Still waiting on things to smelt, making better tools and stuff, and getting prepped for the next episode, even though we're starting the next episode now. But I found a mine shaft, lighting up a little cave that I dug into. I started a tunnel in a different direction, and... oh, ow. Okay. Here we are. Gotta stay on my guard here. This is a good find, indeed. Very good find. Some lapis. Hopefully. Nope. No diamonds underneath. We're still kind of on the hunt for just more resources. I am letting some stuff smelt. Getting everything kind of together. I've made so far a full set of iron tools and the diamond pickaxe. As you can see, I've made another water bucket because we got that oxalotl, and I didn't want to lose him. We left him in a chest, just kind of hanging out until I can make like an aquarium or something for him. Who knows what we'll do with him. Yeah, okay. Hoping for like loot chest or something out of this. Just one minecart chest. Give me like some melons and pumpkins. Some spider webs. Some redstone. Fake wall. Hello. Okay. Creepy. I don't like all that. Start heading back. My stuff should be almost done by now. This is a good find, though. We will have to come back here with a lot more torches than just the 23 I have on me. Go through all of this a lot more in depth, because this definitely deserves to be gone through a lot more in depth. For now, I'm going to head back to the surface and see about what else I could make gear-wise and prep for the next video, because the next video we're actually going to be building a bunch of little things. Nothing too extravagant. We're just going to be building some stuff to get us going, actually. Let's just... I have a problem. That's what I thought it was, though. This is a geode. Haha. That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Oh. It is absolutely not awesome. You, sir, should not be there. We have officially gotten an amethyst geode, though, in our repertoire stuff. Yeah. again. I'm gonna head back. Just gonna go back to the mine, go back to the little workshop, and get the stuff that we need done, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Well, would you look at that? We done did it. I had 2 bones. He was just right outside the door. He wanted to come in from the rain, so we made a friend because it's a rainy day. As you can see, I've been busy. Mining is not just the only thing I did. I cleared out a bunch of the trees to make way for our next project. Before I go back down into the mines, we're gonna smelt up a bunch of this good stuff that we have. Got a bucket of oxalotl, a little bit of redstone, some lapis to do some enchanting. I still need 1 more diamond and we'll be able to make our enchanting table. And I need to smelt down this gold, make a pair of gold boots, and we need to find some lava and turn it into obsidian to make our nether portal. For now, we're running iron tools, and that's fine by me. I have this area here cleared out to start farming. I would like to live off of something other than these sweet berries. We have only sweet berries, so we're going to be planting some sweet berries to have renewable source of them. We're going to be taking some of our sugarcane, planting some of that. I do have a plan for this brown mushroom here. I'm going to take these wheat seeds also, and for the glow berries I just need 1. Now I'm going to need the moss for a later date. That's going to be something for us to have a decent amount of bone meal with, and we're going to be building something else with all of this. So take let's see here. Let's just take 1 of these and we'll put this on pause and smelt down that. We're going to make a stone cutter. That way we can have a bunch of deep slate and make it a little bit more decorative. We'll smelt up the rest of this iron later. Which is fine. I really don't need to smelt iron right now. I need to smelt the gold. Once we have 3 pieces, I can actually take 1 of those pieces of iron, which I should have left myself, and we can make a stone cutter. Look at that. Take that, and let's plop it down right here. Right here. Sure, stone cutter isn't the only thing that we'll make here shortly. So, take a stack of this, and we will make a stack of these. Just 1 stack. That's all I need. That's more than I need, honestly. The glowberries we are going to place right there. They're never going to grow. They're never going to need anything. I'm going to have to bone mill them over and over again. Or I can put a dispenser behind them and bone mill them. I'm pretty sure over and over again. And then I can click on it and just harvest them. So we're going to have our little glowberries grow in there. Won't be super important crop. They are going to be something we're going to use for lighting and builds, and you can eat them and live off of them, but they're just as terrible as these sweet berries. As for our sweet berries, why is it always raining? That is my one main question in life. These sweet berries are going to get planted in a row right over here. There's going to be 10 of them. Above them, I'm going to place these. So any other sweet berries can honestly be destroyed. These ones that I've been living off of over here, really, once these guys grow all the way, I can break them and stop hurting myself. Is what I really have been doing this entire time with them. But it's fine. They produce food. They are part of our natural environment. But along with that, we are going to take this 7 sugarcane. We're going to go right here. I want to start over here, I think. Just start spreading sugarcane all the way across as much as I can. It's going to be a really natural little farm. We don't need too much into it. The wheat seeds we have is going to be a very simplistic build. We might make some walls for this and a fence gate though, just to keep the animals out. And from here we can go 4 blocks in each direction. Start with a little field. Once we get some other crops, we'll mix it in. If you stagger your crops, they actually grow faster. It follows the harvest plan that people use in real life, where they rotate their crops. So if you have like a strip of potatoes and a strip of carrots or a strip of beetroots and wheat next to each other, one after another, you can get them to grow just a little bit faster, which is great early game, at least for us. For now, where's the beginning of our house is up there, so we'll do it like right up against sweet berries. And we got an advancement for that, a CD place, look at that. Those will grow. We'll get some walls, grow up around it at some point, and the cobblestone, or the deep slate, I don't know, one of the two. And this mushroom. Hello? I heard him. I don't know where he is, but I heard him. The mushroom, however, I actually want to dig a little room. We're not going to light this room up. Mushrooms need a semi-dark space if they're not growing on mycelium, and eventually we'll change the floor of this to mycelium so they grow better and faster, because I'm pretty sure that's how that works for them. However, for this, there's so much space that I didn't want to have. It's officially a thunderstorm. We don't have a lightning rod, I guess, set up either, so that's okay. We will go to bed, skip the night, and hopefully skip the thunderstorm. The Enderman does not sound happy. Technically, I ought to be trying to kill him. I don't have the gear to really comfortably take him on, but that's okay. If we see him, we will fight him, regardless. We are going to take that right there and make polished deep slate walls. I'm going to take 32 of those, and let's get a ton of those, some of those. We'll make a fence gate also. Or let's make 2. Have 2 entrances just in case something gross comes on the other side of it. That way we can get out safely. And our mushroom will go in there. After all, that is just fine and dandy. Oh, and let's see, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take some spruce planks. We'll make a spruce store to hopefully keep some extra light out of the situation. Don't know how well that's working because I think light still travels through doors regardless. But regardless, that's a solid floor of regular stone. We'll place that there, and we'll get a red one and put right there eventually. However, for now, that door right there says that this is a closed room for just our mushrooms to grow. And I can extend it back as far as I want to, though they'll run along the walls, and it'll be a great time to be alive for mushrooms. We won't ever really need that many, but we will have them. deep slate after mining. I'll be collecting more here and there. Sorting times. I have to put some signs on these chests. I'm not too familiar with my own organization still. It's kind of messed up. We will be finishing this, and then I will have a few tree farms to set up, because I will be wanting to grow all the wood types in this area as much as possible if I can, to support the various builds that we're going to do. Then that just needs some light on the situation. Try to distribute it as evenly as we can around the build. That should produce enough lighting to just keep us all set, and then we will actually place this half slab upside down right there. And now everything is nice and smooth. We'll never lose any crop seeds or crops down in the bottom there. And now we just need some regular polished deep slate after that, and all of it to grow. I will be setting up something because we will be eventually getting it to grow maybe too much, who knows. It's not necessarily a problem, but that's okay. I want 4 of those, 1 of these, and 1 of these. And I do have the azaleas too from the Lush caves, but we won't be growing those. I don't see any purpose, since they are just another form of getting oak wood, which I'm fine with regular oak trees. The azalea trees have cool flowers, but that's quite alright. They don't necessarily mean too much to me like that. We'll be putting all of this into this. I'm just going to make some little grids where I will have this growing. Like this. This will just provide like a little planter kind of look. Make it look like they're supposed to be here. A little bit more of a foundation for it, rather than just some random trees in my yard. And they'll look like they belong a little bit more. I can also maybe no. I don't really like the way they look. I don't have other light blocks. That's kind of why I want to get into the nether. I'd totally make the corners of that just shroom light blocks. I don't know. Maybe we get some lanterns or something. We'll do another one right over here. I'm going to break it up a little bit. Plus, I might end up getting bees out of the oak trees. So, if they do spawn bees, I will have some extra space over here to be able to deal with some bees and do some bee stuff. Mostly because we don't have silk touching, we won't be able to move them. And the birch tree can go right out front, or it can be the biggest eyesore and the brightest thing in this entire biome. I still need a bunch of other tree types, specifically looking for like bamboo and cherry wood. That's okay. We'll get those eventually. That is all of our things that we can grow so far, except for the dripstone setup. I will actually be wanting to set up the dripstone ever so shortly, just because it is kind of cool having the ability to grow it, and it is a rather nice texture actually, or at least in my opinion it is. I would build some stuff out of it, use it as walkways and all kinds of different things. So he is very talkative. Gonna have to get a name tag and give him a name. And then says we're going to have a lot of spruce stuff, so we'll just make a second row for spruce stuff. It's one of my main building wood types, so we will keep it pretty open-ended for being able to build out of. And then we are all set. All those things are just surplus. We'll eat a little bit. I do need to set up dripstone, and we're going to pick out a spot for that, but I'm going to clear out some space first. I guess I can take it with me. We're just going to set up 4 pieces. Nothing crazy, nothing massive or major. Although I do think eventually, once I get into the nether, I want to automate it. Get some observers. Let's see here. Put it in the mushroom area. Away from everything. Growing stalactites and mushrooms together. I actually think that I want to tunnel in right here. Too wide. By 3, I guess. Put 2 on each side. This is ridiculous. Finding resources everywhere, all the time. It's great, but there's just so many. So many things. What am I doing? I'm trying to just casually mine the world with my axe here. There, and the sun is setting on my day, but that's okay. I am still looking for another spider, so if it gets kind of dark and something spawns, we're relatively close. We're decently geared up now, and we're not afraid of too much. We are afraid of a lot of things, but not too much. Side, all stacked away nicely. We're gonna put that there, put that there. Those should start growing down. We're gonna do this side the same way. Get them solid source blocks, water, and hopefully I need to light up this area quite a bit. I don't necessarily want to put a bunch of random torches on my ground. I don't really like the way torches look on the ground. I think some lamp posts or lanterns or something placed about, some campfires here and there, I don't know. Those would probably be more proper looking. But I'm not always one of those people who just goes about and torches the ground. It's just not a good look. And now that's that side, so we now have officially 4 of those. We can grab one of those spruce stores. I guess we can sleep since you would think something would spawn. Like, it's on normal. So, why? Where is everything? What is everything doing? What are you angry at? or sleep real quick. Nothing seems to be spawning anyways. Get some better lighting on what we're doing. And we'll take one of these spare stores here. That coal there. And that door, just throw it there. And hopefully we'll have some dripstone. But that is every possible farmable thing that we have that we can do anything with right now besides the moss. We don't have moss blocks growing or anything like that, or the azaleas, but that's okay. We are now farming everything that we can possibly regrow, except for maybe the chickens. I have some chicken eggs that I can probably try to hatch into chickens. Not doing any animals yet though. As far as plants and growables go though, we've done it. We've set up everything that we have. I'm going to, off camera, harvest some of this wood and get a decent stockpile of a few stacks of each kind. And maybe some of the dripstone and whatever else I can get. I'm going to try to get some wheat going, that way I can get some bread and stop living off of the glow berries, or the sweet berries that I got. Because yummy as they are not that filling at one shot. I'd at least prefer like the 2.5, the 3. We are going to smelt up the rest of our ores that we can, because we have so much stuff that it's just really kind of intense, and we might even do some more mining, who knows. I have a few more directions to try to go and see what I can find. We won't go explore too many of the cool things that we found without anybody being with us, obviously, so you guys will get to see all the cool stuff, but we will see if I can get us to any more cool stuff. For now, we are decently geared up, and we probably need to repair a few things. We have everything going to be self-sufficient for a little while. We have no real fears too heavily in this world. We have a decent weapon, and probably do a better weapon, who knows. They just came out with some spears, so we might have to update and get some spears as a new primary weapon. Chest that out. I haven't really played with those too much. I've tried them a little, but not too much. We have a pet now. It's been a pretty productive episode, and I feel like I just need to grind out a little bit of resources, and we'll have a productive next episode. But for now, I hope you guys have fun, be safe, watch out for bears, and I'll see you guys in the next one.